Hey there, it's PJ, your Wiradjuri Mermaid. Just getting ready for another general reading for the collective to see what it is that the universe or spirit wants us to know. So I'm just going to let the sage smolder there for a little bit. We're going to start off with just some tarot cards, maybe just a one deck reading for this one. These are quite beautiful. I haven't used them for a while, so let's see what they have to say. I just seen one flipped. What do we have? Ooh, the High Priestess in reverse. So we're not trusting our own intuition for whatever reason, which, you know, sometimes we get caught up in what's going on in the world and we forget that we are actually quite clever and can listen to what Spirit is trying to tell us. Is there any more messages? That will do. Okay, so a lot of reversals happening here. So we've got the King of Cups in reverse, which is the masculine king. We've got the Seven of Wands in reverse, and the Queen of Wands in reverse. So hopefully you can see all of those cards. So with the High Priestess in reverse, I feel like, you know, you've got this bit of a stuck energy. You're not trusting your own intuition at the moment. So the High Priestess is all about intuitive thoughts and understanding that you already know the answer. I feel like you know the answer, but you are second guessing yourself at the moment. We've got the King of Cups in reverse. So bit of rocky waters going on. There could be some, you know, trouble in paradise. Again, I feel like it's to do with a little bit of your own self-sabotage. You've got the Ace of Swords here. Again, you already know the answers. You're actually quite good at the answers. You're communicating really well, and you're overthinking. You're second guessing yourself. We have the Seven of Wands in reverse. You feel like you're quite bored with all the hard work you get and effort and passion that you're putting in, and it doesn't feel like it's getting you anywhere. And that is also reflected again with the Queen of Wands in reverse, is you can't actually see how amazing you are. You are actually doing quite well, but because you're not receiving the feedback that you need, you're concerned that you're not actually moving forward. So it's a little bit of a stagnant energy here. I do feel though that potentially you are your own worst enemy. There's a level of self-sabotage. You need to trust your intuition. You need to trust that you know the answers. And once you manage to do that, you are going to actually feel a lot better about yourself. So I'm just going to push these up here while we ask our yes or no question, because sometimes when the card hits my cards, it puts a little indentation in them and it upsets me. Okay, so for those of you that don't know how this works, is I flip the coin. It's a yes or no answer. So think of the question that you would like to know, and I will flip the coin. So if you're not ready, just hit pause. Otherwise, let's go. The answer is no. So I feel like, you know, this second guessing of yourself could be to do with your own overthinking. So take of that as you will, and I'd love to hear what you're manifesting this week and what it is you're grateful for. Please put it in the comments. And if you haven't already, please like, follow, or subscribe. I am using all of the different channels, including YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. So, you know, hit me with it there. And, you know, I look forward to seeing and hearing from you in the future. I do have some special readings that will be happening on one of my platforms that won't be happening on all. So keep an eye out on those. Bye.